Hey everyone, Boardgame Brody here with Meeple Mountain. I have a brand new copy of Cloud Control, a party game by 25th Century Games. Cloud Control is a fast-paced party game that requires imagination to score the most points by shaping clouds into recognizable objects before the time runs out. The sky is your canvas. The game is for 3 to 10 players and plays in 15 to 30 minutes. Here are 3 things that you need to know about this game. Number 1. The gist of the game. The active player will be taken a shape card that has a list of different shapes that they can choose from, with different points listed for different shapes. The player will then choose what shape they want to build by using the cloud cards that are placed out according to their shape. And there are 4 cards of each shape that can be used. The timer will then be flipped over, and the active player will hurry and try to build whatever they chose listed on that card. While building, you cannot speak or make any sounds, and you cannot build letters or numbers with the cloud cards, but you can turn or twist, stack, overlap, and orient the cards however you'd like. You can even animate with the cards, moving them to make an action. And gesturing hand motions is acceptable, like waving it like, "Keep on coming, you're close." All other players will then also be guessing what is being formed in the clouds. Number 2, the cloud cards. You can see that there are 16 different shapes to use. Now, since you can overlap the cards, you can kind of place them so you cut off some of the card to make it look like you want it to. But ultimately, some of the cards are better or worse depending on what you're trying to make. For example, these ones here would be great for legs, these ones would be great for ears, and this may be for a tail. But not all words are animals, so the others might be better depending on your chosen word. Number 3, winning the game. So when a player makes the cloud art well enough that somebody is able to guess it, the player who guessed it correctly and the active player designing it will both receive the points listed on the card for that shape. Each player will have a turn to pick a shape and then try to build it with the cloud cards. Then all players will participate in a lightning round. A card is flipped out and the bottom shape with the lightning symbol is used for this round. For this, all players will be trying to build the shown shape at the same time, with only being able to pick up one card at a time from all the available cards out there. It's almost a race to get the good cards that you want before others do. After the timer expires, players will flip the timer over again, and players will have 90 seconds to explain their shapes. Once the timer is done, players will simultaneously vote on the best cloud without being able to vote on their own. The winning player of the lightning round will receive 5 points. And this would be the end of one round in a standard game. And you'll play 2 full rounds with 2 lightning rounds total, and whoever has the most points at the end of that wins the game. If you have a large group of 6 or more, you're encouraged to play as team mode, sending one player out to build the shape and all others in the team to guess it. This way that you have 2 groups going at the same time and both trying to guess correctly for their team. Essentially, this is Pictionary with an even playing field, because Pictionary, whoever draws the best usually will win. But really, with Cloud Control, everyone is a little more balanced on their ability to create the art with the cloud cards. And it does take a special part of your brain to be able to be creative and place those cards in a way to make something that others can guess. So get your creative imagination juices flowing with your family and friends as the sky is your canvas in Cloud Control by 25th Century Games. Again, this is Boardgame Brody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stick around and check out some other board game reviews to see what you might want to get to the table.